Long time no speak.
I am just approaching 10k in and I'm feeling surprisingly really good.
Okay, like I said last night, it's Joe's birthday on Monday. This is actually my first ever steak. What I got, and it came to under £10, thankfully. Really tiring. Long time no speak. This is my first time talking to the camera of 2026 because I'm actually still in the depths of trying to edit a vlog from December, which would have been the vlog I posted before this one. I've just been taking my sweet time editing it. I'll get there at some point, but also I did a lot of vlogging in December and like around Christmas, and I needed a moment. I needed a moment to breathe. So I've given myself like a month and now I'm back. I actually have had an incredibly draining day. Like I don't know how much I'm even gonna vlog tonight because my social battery is on the floor. Even though I literally was working from home today, my brain is completely fried. I just did a bit of yoga after work to like, just like calm myself a little bit, because you know when you've just been so like intensely working all day and then you get to the end of the day and you're just like, you're completely fried. Joe is out this evening with his friends because it is actually his birthday weekend. It's his birthday on Monday and I'm actually running a half marathon tomorrow. As I've got to the end of my training plan and the final run is 21k. Kind of insane, kind of wild. I've not really thought too much about it, to be honest. Do you know what? It's going to be completely low pressure. It doesn't matter how fast I do it in, I just want to get the distance done. If that takes me like 3 hours, hopefully it doesn't, because I don't want to be out for that long. But if it does, that's fine. That's fine. As you can see, I am no longer a twisted braided gal. I took my twists out last week. They really needed to come out. They were long overdue. I'm in a bit of a habit where I have my twists for like just a couple weeks too long. I hold on to them because I love them so much, but then I keep them to the point where I actually start to hate them. And the past few weeks I was like, oh my god, these need to go. I obviously have to like find time to take them out. I finally took them out last week and it's so weird because I was anticipating being like, oh, now I've got to spend time doing my natural hair, blah blah blah, negative connotations about not having twists because I just love like boho hair on me. I think it looks really nice. But I'm loving having my natural hair out. This is going to be the year I've decided as of like a week ago that I really take good care of my hair, and that is what I said last year, and I kind of thought by having my hair in protective styles all the time that was me taking really good care of my hair. However, when you leave protective styles in for too long, they're no longer protective. Basically trying to let go of the negative connotation that I have, which is it's so much effort, it's so long, I can't be bothered to do it, I don't have time to do it, blah blah blah, negative, negative, negative. We're cutting that out this year. We're cutting it out. Okay? Does curly hair take a little longer, a little more TLC? Yes, it does, but that's not a bad thing. That's okay. And it's self-care at the end of the day, do you know what I mean? Going on a 21.1 run tomorrow is gonna take a lot of time, but I'm doing it because I like to challenge myself, because I love myself enough to push myself and want to boost my confidence and I want to be fit. So what's the difference, you know? Yeah, my hair takes a bit longer, but you want it to be healthy, no? If you think I have given up twists and braids, then I absolutely have not. I will still be getting twists and braids, just not all the time. That's basically my little update. I need to go to Tesco to get myself some dinner. I'm gonna have a big fat bowl of pasta because obviously I'm running a very long way tomorrow and therefore I need a big fat bowl of pasta. And Joe baked his signature Oreo brownies yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah. I've not had one yet, so I'm gonna have a brownie as my dessert. Honestly, thank God it's Friday. It's been quite the week and I'm off on Monday for Joe's birthday. January has been quite the month. It's currently, what is the date? It's currently the 30th of January as we speak. January has been a month. It's been hectic. Anyway, let's go grab some dinner. If I'm honest, am I even going to vlog any more tonight? I don't know. I don't know. We'll wait and see. It's a surprise, but I'm going to go get some dinner. So, let's go. Okay, I'm literally like 3.5k in, so we've barely made a dent in the run. But so far, I'm actually having a really nice time. I'm going to fully take the pressure off this run. I don't care how long it takes me. I just want to keep at like a comfortable pace the whole time. I don't really want to be in a position where I'm really struggling. Like, obviously it's gonna get harder, but I don't want to push myself to do paces that aren't sustainable for half marathon. I'm doing like a 7:30 pace right now. I've not run this route in a really long time, so yeah, looking forward to running by the canal. I'm gonna run all the way up towards Victoria Park. Victoria Park is actually a must on a long run because there are toilets there, and I predict I'm gonna need the toilet because I did down quite a lot of water before I left. Anyway, let's continue the run. I am just approaching 10k in, and I'm feeling surprisingly really good. I've got an audiobook in, which I'm really getting into. I'm listening to Simon Scribb's book. It's so good, and I feel like listening to an audiobook rather than music is keeping me like at an easier pace. But I'm really enjoying this run. I've still got 11k to go, so who knows how I'll feel in like half hour's time. Okay, I'm 18k in, and my left foot has just started to really hurt, but I've only got like 3k to go. Yeah, so good. But honestly, I've like really enjoyed this entire run. Although there's so many puddles, I'm literally having to jump over. I've washed my hair, I've got a coffee, and I've got my breakfast, and I'm just gonna have a bit of a chill time doing my hair and eating and drinking my coffee. Got a podcast ready to go. My feet are actually really hurting. I feel fine apart from my feet are absolutely killing. I do think I'm due a new pair of running shoes. God, they're just so expensive, but realistically I am probably gonna need to buy a new pair soon because they're probs a little bit worn. But that was a really good run. I really enjoyed it, and it was only the last 3k that I found really hard. Other than that, and even then it wasn't even really hard. Like, I found it just because my feet were hurting, but other than that, like, it was really good. And I know it's because I really paced myself. I went quite slow. I don't want to say slow, but like I just paced myself quite well. Like, I did basically not an easy pace the whole time, because naturally when you're running you kind of gradually get faster as you warm up, but like looking at my paces, I'm gradually getting faster and faster, but it was at like no expense to my heart rate and my breathing and things like that. It felt comfortable the entire time, which is amazing because that's the main thing. And I wasn't really interested in pushing myself really hard with pace because I'm just trying to sort of get rid of the mindset of like you need to be really fast because it's just a bit toxic. But yeah, I'm so proud of myself, and it feels so good that is it midday yet? It's literally 11:59 and I've ran 21.1k, and I've washed my hair. Love that for me. And just like that, my hair's done. How long did that take? I can't remember what time I started, to be fair, but it's 1:30, so it didn't take too long. I'm actually going to go to Hobbycraft now because, like I said yesterday, like I said last night, it's Joe's birthday on Monday, and when I went to Hobbycraft a few weeks ago, I specifically remember just seeing loads of sort of fun birthday stuff and making a mental note that I wanted to go back to Hobbycraft and get some things to decorate the living room for Joe's birthday on Monday. So that's what I'm going to go and do. Hopefully we don't spend too much, but we'll see. I actually didn't end up getting that much in Hobbycraft in the end. I just got this cute like star wrapping paper. I got some red ribbon to put around the presents, and I got some blue balloons. There actually wasn't much in there. I remember there being way more, but yeah, there wasn't really that much birthday stuff, which was a shame, but oh well. I'm quite happy with what I got, and it came to under £10,
thankfully.
So I'm home now. I actually just spent the last couple of hours at my parents' house. Just got back, went to Tesco, grabbed myself some dinner because we don't have any more meal prep for the rest of the week. I grabbed my classic pie and mash because it's my favourite meal ever. While Joe is out with his friends, I'm gonna wrap his birthday presents. All his friends are coming back here at some point, I think, so hopefully I have at least a good couple of hours to myself. I think they're actually at the pub watching the football right now, so I should have enough time. Thought I would show you what I bought him, but first of all, I am actually silly. I've been getting really into my fashion recently and really finding my style. I think in the past like few months, maybe like the past 6 months, I've really found my style and what I like to wear, and I've been really enjoying going out and taking pics with Joe and cool outfit pics. And I was like, I had like an outfit in mind that I wanted to build, which was black shoes, red socks, a black maxi skirt, basically a red and black outfit. And I was like, you know what looked so cool is like a pair of red rimmed glasses. And I love the look of glasses. I don't wear glasses. I was defo that kid when I was younger who really wanted to wear glasses. But I was like, oh, let me just buy some off Amazon, obviously fake glasses, off Amazon just for the aesthetic. So I did that. I bought these ones and they look honestly like really good quality. They were obviously cheap. Why did I go to try them on and they're literally prescription glasses and I can't see out of them? What? This is the silliest purchase I've ever made. I don't think I realised you could buy prescription glasses from Amazon. Clearly you can, because all I can see right now is blur. So I don't even know what I look like with them, to be honest. Maybe I should take a selfie. God. Oh, they look cute as well. I'm gonna have to send these back, obviously. Silly purchase. I went to try them on and I was like, whoa, what's going on? So that was stupid of me. Anyway, let me show you what I bought Joe. So Joe usually asks for vinyls for his birthday or for Christmas or anytime we're gift giving. He usually asks for vinyls because he has a massive vinyl collection which is over there. But this time he actually wanted some clothes and gave me free rein to buy him some clothes, which was actually quite an honour. I think when someone trusts you to buy them clothes, that means a lot. So I bought him 3 pieces of clothing and then I bought him something else as well. So the first thing I bought is this denim jacket because I know that he has wanted a denim jacket. He doesn't have one. Well, no, he doesn't have a blue denim jacket. Oh, I would get him this one. I think this is probably the riskiest purchase just because he kind of needs to put it on to know whether it's for him, but he can always send it back. I can always replace it if he doesn't like it, it's fine. But got this denim jacket. I hope he likes it, but if he doesn't, then we can figure it out. Then, this is actually my favourite thing that I got him, and it's this green jumper from the brand Bound, and I had never heard of this brand before. I don't know if it's just menswear, but they had a lot of cool things on there. And my favourite part of the jumper is that the brand is like embroidered on the sleeve here, and I think it looks really cool. Joe has been getting quite into his knit wear and he loves a big baggy jumper, and I thought this styled right. Maybe if you tucked it in a little bit then it would look really good. And I was also inspired by Stephen from The Traitors because we were watching The Traitors and we were both like, oh, we just love Stephen's outfits, and he commented on one of his jumpers and was like, oh, I don't have a jumper which is that sort of fit, and this jumper is not that same fit, but it's definitely oversized and I think he'll like it, and I think he'll like the colour. Green is definitely his colour. It really brings out his eyes, so I think he'll like this. And then the last piece of clothing I got, I've actually not opened yet, but it's from Abercrombie. I just got him a white t-shirt, which is more of a crop, or it's supposed to be more of a cropped fit, so I hope it is. Feels like good quality. It feels thick without it being too thick, because sometimes when you have the really heavyweight ones, you can't really wear them in the summer because it's just too thick. And then finally, the last thing I've got him is this book here, London Cheap Eats. We went to a bookshop a few weeks ago and the shop was full of these books. There was London Cheap Eats, London Walks, London Parks, East London coffee shops. Like, they literally had everything, and he was really enjoying looking at them. We don't have plans for the next 2 days at the moment, so maybe it would be good if he picked something up here and we went and had some food at a new place because we don't really try new places, and I actually want to buy loads of these books because as someone who's lived in London their whole life, I am not well travelled in London. Does that make sense? I very much stick to what I know. I don't really try anywhere new, and I probably take for granted the fact that I live in London. There's obviously so much to do, so many places to eat. There's just so much happening all the time, and I don't take advantage of that at all. I don't. So I'm hoping if we get some more of these books, we can flick through them. And it's also just a lot nicer sometimes to have something in book form than just looking on TikTok. I know you can get all this information for free with one Google search or one TikTok search. I know you can get it for free, but I am actually quite sick of that. Oh, I don't know. I find it just a bit overwhelming, the amount of information that is on the internet when you're trying to find a restaurant. And also, I don't know, let's just go back to little books like this. Am I paying someone for information that I could get for free? Yeah, but this is just nice to flick through. Anyway, my pie is in the oven. I'm gonna make my mash, make my peas, make my gravy, and then we're gonna get on with wrapping some presents. It's Sunday, the 1st of February. We've made it to the other side of January. Thank goodness. It's actually quite late in the day. No, not late in the day, but it's like, oh, it's 11:11. Make a wish. Okay. I do actually take 11:11 quite seriously. I will be making a wish whenever I see it. Anyway, it's 11:11. We've done not much all morning. Joe's friend stayed last night and he left at about 9 to drive back home. And yeah, just gonna have a very chilled day. It's Joe's birthday tomorrow, so it's like birthday eve. It's a bit miserable outside, and my legs, oh my gosh, my legs are really, okay, do you know what? They're not awful, but they're definitely aching a lot from yesterday's half marathon. So I think it's for the best that we have more of a chilled day today. Just making my breakfast now, very late breakfast, and I'm about to make a matcha for the first time in a very, I reckon I've not made my own matcha in like a good 6 months because I must have just like run out and then never bought it again. I bought some of the Perfect Head matcha. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know, I've always been a bit like, is Perfect Head matcha real matcha? Not real matcha, like obviously real matcha, but like, I don't know, I think I'm just being weird. I'm gonna try the Perfect Head matcha today. Okay, first things first, I'm gonna heat up some milk. Am I gonna be doing this the proper way? Probably not, but I'm gonna do it my way that I know that I like. I got a matcha set for Christmas. I do actually have one of these whisks already, but I got another one with this set. So I'm gonna be making my first like proper matcha with all the gear, like proper set and things like that. I've heard you're supposed to soak this in water. I'm gonna look that up actually. Matcha whisk is soaking in some warm water, softens the bristles so they don't break. And that actually makes a lot of sense because the matcha whisk I own, I should probably just bin it to be honest. The bristles are broken. Some of them have literally snapped. Because I never used to do this, I did not know that this was a thing that you had to do. Okay, milk, matcha. That is a good matcha. Oh my god. Nice. I'm gonna add a bit of vanilla as well. Oh, that's a good matcha, and I've not had a matcha in so long. Good evening. It's 6:10. Not really done anything today at all. We decided to have a bit of a chill day today for Joe's birthday eve, and then we're obviously gonna go out and do some bits tomorrow. I've been so achy from yesterday. I'm incredibly achy, and funnily enough, yeah, my legs are achy, but it's mostly my neck and shoulders that are causing me issues. So I don't even know if it's just the run or whether it's an effect of being at work. I don't know why it would be work because I've been working for a long time and I don't tend to have this problem, but I've recently started working at the dining table rather than at my desk, and I actually, like, I can feel that my back doesn't like it, so that kind of would make sense, but I don't know. Anyway, Joe's actually at his dad's at the moment. He's gone to watch the football, but I reckon he'll be back soon because that game must be ending soon. But I've just spent the day, I say we had a chill day. I was editing a YouTube video, and it's one that I have literally been editing for like a month. So I've finally done that. I've edited it, I've posted it, and then I was editing and doing a voiceover for a TikTok I want to post tomorrow. And I also had a UGC job to amend and was sending the footage over to the person for that. So I suppose it's actually not been a relaxed Sunday, even though we've not done anything fun. We've been in and I've actually been doing quite a lot of stuff, but I need to start cooking some dinner. I don't want to cook dinner, but really I have shot myself in the foot because Joe was like, I'm not cooking tonight because it's my birthday eve. Absolute, completely valid. He suggested let's get a takeaway, let's get something easy from Tesco, like neither of us have to cook, but I just want to, well, I actually had 2 nights in a row of not great meals, so I don't want to make it 3. So I was like, no, I will cook something. It's not even healthy what I'm making, but like cook something so that at least it's a homemade meal, even if it's not like the most nutritious thing in the world, it's like homemade. So now I have to cook. And I'm making a katsu curry. Yeah, can't really be asked, but I did it to myself. It's Monday morning, it's 9 AM, it's Joe's birthday. I feel like, is this too bright? Shall I fix this? There we go. He's opened all his presents, it was a success. We've actually just booked a table at Flatiron for lunch this afternoon because like I suggested, hold up. He looked through this book and Flatiron was in there. I've actually never been to Flatiron. I think I, for some reason, thought it was a really expensive restaurant. And apparently it's not because it's in Cheap Eats. I was quite surprised. It's not cheap, it's just normal restaurant prices, which I didn't actually realise. I think we're gonna go out and have a look around the shops and stuff like that. Have some lunch. It's a bit of a miserable day outside actually. It's giving grey. It's giving could rain at any point. And it's giving cold, which is a bit of a shame. Joe's birthday last year was actually the complete opposite weather. It was such a stunning day and I had a really good day last year for Joe's birthday. Not that it's about me, but we went to the theatre and saw Back to the Future, which, oh my god, it's just such a good show. It's ending in April. If you've not seen it, go to see it. I am planning on seeing it again before it leaves the West End. We saw Back to the Future on his birthday and it was just such a stunning day. Blue skies, sun was out, such nice weather. Quite the opposite this year. But anyway, I'm gonna make some breakfast and then we're gonna go out. That is such a good matchup. Okay, I've just got dressed and ready for the day. Let's do a little outfit of the day. I'm actually dressed like head to toe with Urban Outfitters. This was Urban Outfitters. This was Urban Outfitters, bought on the same day actually. I'm gonna put on a denim jacket, got some jewellery on my hands. Did I say I'm gonna wear a denim jacket? I meant leather jacket. This is actually my first ever steak, which is why I've got nearly 27 years without ever trying a steak. That looks so good. It's delicious. This is such good. It's delicious.
Yeah, I can't feel it.
Hi, I've just finished work, it's just gone 4 PM. Another tiring day, really tiring. But one good thing is that it feels like a Monday, but it's actually a Tuesday, because obviously I wasn't working yesterday. So yesterday after me and Joe ate at Flatiron, which was delicious, by the way. It was really good. I think I said that it was my first steak. Reason being, obviously I was vegetarian for 5 years, but I've also not been vegetarian for 3 years now or something, so why have I still not had a steak? I know that before, when I was younger, before I was a vegetarian, I wasn't a fan of beef or like lamb or anything like that, and therefore I've not had those things since eating meat. I've definitely not had lamb, because I remember when I was younger I didn't like lamb. I probably would like it now, but I've just not had any pull towards it. And beef took a while for me to bring back in. We finally had a steak and it was delicious. I actually loved it. I did make a couple of purchases yesterday while I was out, so I'm going to do a little haul. I literally bought 2 things, but we went to Rough Trade, as we always do when we're at the Spitalfields Brick Lane area, because obviously Joe has a massive vinyl collection. It's actually huge at this point, and I have been thinking recently I want to get some vinyls. The only thing is, me and Joe, our music taste like crosses over. There's definitely things that I listen to that he doesn't like and things that he listens to that I don't like, but overall we pretty much have the same music tastes, which means that a lot of the vinyls that I would buy he already owns, which is a good thing, to be honest, because it means that I can already listen to them. But I've definitely strayed away from touching his record player and his whole setup just because it's very expensive and I don't want to do something wrong and then I break it. Knowing me, that is quite a me thing to happen, to be honest. But anyway, I bought my first vinyl yesterday, which is really exciting. Let me show you which one I got. I really need to learn vinyl etiquette because I've already dropped this too many times. So I got Carole King Tapestry. This album is so good. My dad actually introduced me to it because my dad has a fantastic music taste as well, and he used to have, obviously it was their generation, a massive collection of vinyls. I think he still has some, but he introduced me to that album and I literally loved it so much. I listened to it all the time. It's so good. And I knew when we went into Rough Trade yesterday that I needed to find it. I thought this could be the day that I get this on vinyl. I was searching the shop for ages, so long, I could not find it anywhere, and then finally I did find it in the classics section. So I got my first vinyl. I've listened to it already. I listened to the first disc, or the first side last night and the second side this morning or this afternoon when I was making my lunch. And I really think that, because obviously I've been trying to get into more analog screenless activities, and something about intentionally putting on an album, and you have to take it out you have to take it out the case, you have to put it on, you have to set it up. It's just a better listening experience than going on Spotify and just finding anything you want. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the delayed gratification of it. I don't know if it's the fact that it's just not instant. I don't know what it is, but it's just a more enjoyable experience listening to a record that way or listening to music that way. I don't know. So I'm definitely gonna buy more. One that I really want to buy is Stevie Wonder Inner Visions. Joe does not have that one. It's on his list, but I want to buy, is this toxic? I want to buy it before he buys it so that it's mine. That's going to be the next one I buy. That was the first thing I got, and then the second thing I got was a book. I got Steve Orwell 1984. Kind of random. I feel like I've always wanted to read this, but have just been a bit intimidated by the size of the font, intimidated by just knowing how much of a classic it is. And sometimes when you pick up a classic, you really feel like you need to love it and understand everything that's going on, and been a bit intimidated. However, I just know the theme of this book is so up my street, so I just know I'm going to procrastinate reading this. But to be fair, it's not even that long. It's 300 pages, so I'll get round to reading this at some point, hopefully. Anyway, that's literally it. Bought 2 things. This is pretty much me just ending the vlog. I will pick up the vlog again at the weekend. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye!